News Brawl. So I want to start things off here in today's video, taking a look at the Brawl Stars Twitter page with a post that came out 5 hours ago saying, "Help Gus summon a friend. How do you imagine Gus's trio? More balloons, ghosts, lost kids, monsters." Today is also 11/11. Happy 11/11. It's lucky day. Hopefully you guys get all the luck in the world. Get the 11/11 spray and unlock offers with a 40% slashing. So we will be hopping into what the offers look like here in a minute, seeing that if you guys don't want to purchase the spray so you can just see what the offers are, at least you can see it in this video. But I first want to get into the image that we're seeing here for Gus. I don't know if we can go as far as saying like, oh, maybe the new brawler in Gus's trio would be associated with candy or candles or anything like that. I think it's just the whole context of the question itself, where they are getting out their ideas of what we think will be in the Gus trio, right? Getting the discussion going in and of itself is just hyping up that idea, so you never know. Maybe the next brawler coming into Brawl Stars very well could be fitting into the Gus trio, and this might be hinting at that. As you guys know, the legendary brawler that we speculated to be coming out in this last update didn't arrive. So a lot of the speculation right now is that it could be coming out for the Brawladays update to celebrate Christmas, which normally is a larger update, and a lot of the theories going on right now is some of the bigger changes we've been discussing recently in regards to a luck system change, maybe brawl boxes being removed from the game or changed to some degree might be coming out in that update, and a legendary brawler would be a phenomenal way to kind of hype up that update in general. So we'll just have to wait and see on that note. I am eagerly awaiting the next brawler fitting into the Gus trio. I feel like this family is really, really cool. But as I said before, I want to showcase these offers here, the 40% off offers to celebrate 11/11, because they are really, really good. So the offer that unlocks the 11/11 offers is here. It's $1, 15 gems plus the spray. So picking this bad boy up, as you guys can see, these 11/11 offers are wild. They're really, really good. $11.99 for 360 gems, $2.99 for 80 gems, and 129 gems for 15 mega boxes. That is crazy, dude. Picking it up over on a mini account as well, because there are more offers on top of that that are associated with PowerPoint, seeing that I maxed out on my main. But look at this one, 79 gems for 1,500 PowerPoints. That is such a goated offer, my goodness. Moving along to some really exciting news. As you guys know, we've been following the story on the free rewards that we can get for interacting with the 2022 Brawl Stars World Finals. A quality skin with a higher rarity brawler being Tara, a mythic, potentially being able to get that for free is pretty dang noteworthy. But the update on this is we can actually see the rewards now that are in place for this World Finals event that we can follow along with here. So all of us are starting off at a fresh 0 points. I know a lot of people were a bit on edge for the points that they've accumulated for watching the monthly finals, if they would carry over, if they didn't interact with the monthly finals, would they be at a deficit going into this? But confirmed now with this release, we're all just starting off at 0. We're all on an even playing field. But taking a closer look at the rewards that we can expect, as you guys can see, we have handfuls of coins, star points, as well as tokens. Those aren't that crazy, right? What we are more interested in are the pins as well as the skin at the end. The very first pin is this one we can get for free, the easiest to get, and make sure to keep in mind that all these are going to be very, very limited, right? This is the only place that we can get them, so if you're interested in limited things, these are pretty dang important. But then next, my favorite pin on this pass by far is at the 600 point. It is one for Mortis, or a bat-esque pin. Hey, anything that resembles Mortis to any degree is right up my wheelhouse, so I'll be gunning for that as well at the 600 points. But then at the very end, we get a look-see at the Tara skin. Let's freaking go. 1,000 points to get this skin. Now, I want to answer a very frequently asked question when it comes to this skin, and that is, what happens if you don't have Tara on your account? Well, if you get here, you'll unlock Tara as well as the skin, so it's basically a free mythic brawler on an account that you don't have. So I mean, hey dude, if you want to maximize the value of these watch along rewards, in theory you should be able to log into multiple accounts on different tabs within this website and try to unlock this skin on all of your accounts. If you don't have Tara, you get a free brawler. I'm personally going to be trying to utilize that for a brand new cursed Tara account, right? So hey, it might be worth the attempt. Once again, I do want to reiterate when it comes to these predictions, which seem to be the most important way to accumulate points for these events here, I'm going to be making public, right? You guys can copy them if you like, but I would recommend only if you think your judgment isn't super solid, right? It'd be coming from a person that's been playing Brawl Stars for a while and following Brawl Stars esports, but if you think you can do a better job than me, do it on your own hands. I definitely don't want it on my conscience if I screw up and there's a bunch of you guys also not being able to get the reward because of that, so do it as like a latch ditch effort, but just know I'm going to be doing my research for it as well as reaching out to pro players in order to get input on the best picks. But you know, it's kind of a gamble. You don't know if there's going to be those crazy upsets, which do happen, so I'm just saying now, if you do copy my homework, we're all in it together, okay? If we fail together. But moving along to our next bit of news, a really interesting thing I've been seeing floating around inside the Brawl Stars community that I think has a ton of potential, and that is the Supercell Store. The Supercell Store has, of course, all of the Supercell games, which you could purchase things that will translate to the game from here. Now, what makes this so intriguing is you can purchase gems from the store that'll be at a discount here. So you would purchase 2,000 gems and it'd be 10% off. And same goes for all the other gem offers here, all of them being 10% off. It kind of makes the in-game store very obsolete. Why would you purchase gems from the store if you could purchase them here for 10% off? Currently, it's only available in certain countries at the minute. It's not available in the United States where I am. But yeah, it's pretty dang exciting for any of you guys that purchase gems out there. I mean, discounts are discounts. Saving money is pretty dang important. I guess I do have a theory. It might not be incredibly accurate, but it's the only explanation that I can really come up with. If you guys don't remember, we covered this in a Brawl News episode a while ago, but there was these weird changes with Apple that was increasing in-app purchases for gems and currencies in not just Brawl Stars, but in other mobile games. So maybe this is their way around that, to purchase it straight from their store rather than through like a middleman and Apple gets to take a cut of it. I'm not sure though. Could be completely wrong about that. But either way, no one can really complain about a discount, right? So hey, check out Supercell Store. It might be actually active in your country as we speak. But moving away from the Supercell Store to our next bit of news that definitely got a lot of people talking inside of the community. We have a post over here on Twitter 2 days ago. Teammate misses the pass. Don't be sorry, be better. A promotional or like a celebration of God of War, but in Brawl Stars theme. Now, it's hard to take these posts super seriously. This has happened before from the Brawl Stars dev team whenever like a significant game comes out or like say a movie of some significance. They make cool artwork for it, but in Brawl Stars theme. So we have Frank as well as Gus there in potential skins. I've been seeing a ton of people thinking that this very well could be skins actually coming to the game, but I wouldn't take it that far. The Brawl Stars dev team has done this several times in the past, actually. I know they did this for Cyberpunk when it came out, even though it was a disaster shortly after that. But yeah, I wouldn't expect these skins being implemented into the game anytime soon. However, what I also found really interesting is, of course, we get a little bit of Star Park imagery coming from this photo. And one thing that a lot of people were discussing is that the clock on the top of the Star Park entrance is different from what it's always at, right? Where this one is positioned more at 11:14 there if we're taking that top one as the hour hand, right? It's kind of hard with these clocks. In the past, they've given us some Easter eggs and things to go off of, but not a whole lot as of recently. So whether that amounts to anything noteworthy Star Park related, we'll have to wait and see. As you guys know, Star Park has kind of been in a drought for some time, so I would kind of lean on the side of this not meaning a whole lot, but I guess it has some potential. And the final thing I wanted to get into is actually thanks to a comment on a recent video that totally jogged my memory. I can't be the only one that has completely forgotten about the most recent Supercell Make campaign for Frank, Once Upon a Fairy Tale Frank, where the winner was Lost Spirit Frank. I was so convinced that this skin would be coming out for the Brawloween update, right? It just makes a ton of sense. But of course, course, it didn't arrive in game with this most recent update, so it begs the question, when would it make sense to come to the game? I know it's got this like spooky vibe to it, so it might make sense to come out with an update that is more centralized around Gus and maybe a brawler coming out for their trio. But I guess we also need to revert back to the original idea of what they wanted in the first place, kind of going back to that once upon a brawl theme in Brawl Stars, but it just took a more spooky turn, right? So hey, my guess is just as good as yours when this skin should come to the game, but normally they don't wait a super long time after a skin is announced to not kill off hype around the skin. So if I were a betting man, I would assume and I would just love to see this skin coming out in the next update. We'll have to wait and see on that note. I just want this skin in the game, dude. But that's just about all I got for you here in this episode of Brawl News. A little bit more of a lighter one, but I felt like I needed to keep you guys in the loop, especially about those free rewards that are visible on the Brawl Stars esports event website. So yeah, really hype things right around the corner, that's for dang sure. But hopefully you all enjoyed this video or found it useful. If you did, make sure to slap a like on it. I'd really appreciate that. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day. Keep having fun with Brawl Stars, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Adios and take care.